Today is entitled Turn the World Around, written and composed by legendary actor and performer, Mr. Harry Belafonte. This arrangement is by Roger Emerson. When asked to describe the inspiration for this song, Mr. Belafonte stated, and I quote, "I discovered that song in Africa. I was in a country called Guinea, and I went deep into the interior of the country. In a little village, I met a storyteller. That storyteller went way back into African tradition, into African mythology. He began to tell a story about the fire, which means the sun, about the water, about the earth. And he pointed out that all these things put together turn the world around. And then all of us are here for a very, very short time. And in that time that we're here, there really isn't any difference in any of us if we take the time out to understand each other. And the question is, do I know who you are? Do you know who I am? Do we care about each other? Because if we do, together we can turn the world around." Thank you.
Okay, let's give them another round of applause. I really enjoyed that. Yes, that was so good. I like the little dancers too. I like that too. But next we will hear from students from Huffman Middle Drama Club as they perform a series of original monologues. Also, I saw Jason Meadows. I think he's over here from the school board member. Can't really see him, but he's right there. Thank you for coming as well. Okay, so let me give you the microphone back and y'all take it away.
We are the voices of change. Hello, my name is Nelson Mandela. I was born July 18th, 1918 in South Africa. After getting a law degree, I became a lawyer in Johannesburg. I was an activist and politician who also served as the first president of South Africa. Morgan Freeman even portrayed me in the movie one time. I fostered racial reconciliation during my entire life. I received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 for my work towards the peaceful termination of the apartheid regime. I never wavered in my devotion to democracy, equality, and learning. I died December 5th, 2013, age 95. The Nelson Mandela Foundation, a nonprofit organization focused on my memory, dialogue, and legacy, works to keep my memory alive even today.
Hello, my name is Tina Turner. I was born on December 26, 1939 in Brownsville, Tennessee. I graduated from Sumner High School in 1958 and began my music career shortly after. I rose to fame as the lead singer with my former husband, Ike Turner. And as y'all may know, I have 4 children. 2 of my own, Craig Raymond and Ronnie, and 2 of Ike's I also raised on my own, Ike Jr. and Michael. I'm known as the queen of rock and roll. Some of my hit songs are What's Up Got to Do With It, Proud Mary, and River Deep Mountain High. I opened a gateway to all African American women to join the world of rock and roll music. I even been inducted in the Rolling Stone magazine. I won many I won many music awards in my career, and I have been inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. There's even a musical about me, the Tina Turner musical. I bet none of the rest of you can say that.
Hello, I'm Harriet Tubman, but I was born in Mentor Ross in Maryland. My birth was a bit of a mystery due to the fact that I was born in slavery years. My early years was hard, but in 1849, I escaped to Philadelphia just soon after returning to Maryland to rescue my family slowly. One group at a time, I guided a dozen other slaves to freedom. We mostly traveled by night, but I never lost my path on the Grand Railroad. In 1859, after the war, I retired to my family-owned property that I owned in Albany, New York. I continued to be active in the women's suffrage until my death in 1913. To this day, I'm considered an icon of courage and freedom.
Hello, my name is Madam C.J. Walker, but I was born Sarah B. Love on December 23rd, 1867. In Louisiana, I was the first child in my family, born into freedom after President Lincoln freed the slaves. I am considered the first female self-made millionaire. I made my fortune by creating a line of makeup and hair products. For a Black woman with a business, I started myself aside from being a businesswoman. I also an activist. I use my fortune to give back to my community and create more opportunities, especially for Black women. My story lives and continues to inspire people to make their dreams real.
Bytown, Mississippi. I was the first little black girl to attend an all-white school. I faced a lot of challenges in my new school. They wouldn't even let me use the water fountain. On the first day of school, federal marshals walked me and my mom to the front door of William Francis Elementary and escorted me around all day. Many of the white parents and teachers were not happy that I was there and fought to get me to leave. The only person who went to teach me was Mrs. Barbara Henry, and I was the only student in her classroom for a whole year. I was often lonely, but I never missed a day of school. After graduating from the desegregated high school, I worked as a travel agent for 15 years. On July 15, 2011, I met President Barack Obama at the White House.
We are freedom, freedom is always true.
Let's give it up for our babies. And I know the program is over with, but I really want to say I'm really proud of you guys to be able to come up here in middle school and really perform in front of this crowd. So you guys did really great. And that was part of the vision, and I'm glad we were able to expand it this year to include middle and high school students, because middle school students need an opportunity to perform and to really make their mark on the artistic stage as well. So next, we have each year the Flourish Alabama partners with Birmingham City Schools for the Word Up Poetry Contest. The Flourish is a nonprofit organization dedicated to planting the seeds to help young Birmingham artists bloom. In the Word Up program, students from all across Birmingham write and perform their own work and ultimately compete for their poems. Please welcome Mr. Hill from the Flourish. Where is he? Oh, here he is. Come on up here. And this year's Word Up Poetry Competition winners from Huffman High School. Okay, so he's going to bring each one up. I'm going to let him introduce them. But yeah, so let's welcome Huffman.
All right, if you can hear me say word. Word. If you can hear me say word. Word. Okay, sounds like y'all are doing good. I can't see none of y'all, but I'm sure y'all look incredible and amazing and beautiful. My name is Mr. Jermaine Hill with the Flourish, Alabama, and Counselor Smithman did a great job of describing what the Flourish, Alabama does. We do programming with all 7 of the Birmingham City School high schools, as well as Bush Hill Steam Academy. And instead of telling y'all about the organization, we're really going to give y'all an experience of what it might be like when you're in the classroom with the Flourish and experiencing these incredible students. So before they come up, we're going to do one quick affirmation. Everybody repeat after me. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am necessary. I am necessary. I am loved. I am loved. My being is a blessing. My being is a blessing. I am enough. I am enough. I am alive. I am alive. All right, so we're going to start with these incredible students at Huffman High School. They actually have won our Word Up competition where we give over $5,000 to Birmingham City School students. They won it 2 years in a row. Clap it up for that. And the way we do the Poetry Slam is simple. Like when y'all hear something you like, we love it when you guys respond to it. So you can try a few different things. Everybody try snapping your fingers. Everybody snap. All right, perfect. You hear something you like, you can snap. You can clap. Y'all try clapping. Clap one hand, clap. Yeah. Then there's some verbal ones. You go, You can go, word. Word. Say that again. Say that again. You know, all these things are welcomed, appreciated. The students love it. And the more energy you give them, the more they can give back to you. So, from the 2022 Word Up champion Huffman High School team, first we are bringing to the stage Serenity Guyon.
It was 1964. It was 1964 when the Civil Rights Act was signed. All that we were fighting for was finally worth it. Being tortured, lynched, hung, being chased by dogs, hose with fire hoses, all in the name of freedom. Finally, I can walk down that street and say, no more discrimination in public places. Finally, a suitable education for the people of our color. Marching and marching for the name of humanity and freedom. I pray that the next generation doesn't experience the hate just by being the color they were born with. I pray that they are loved and love the features that were passed down to them. I pray that they love the texture of their hair. They try to break us, but fail miserably. I pray that they are filled with love and treated with respect as the humans they are. Thank you.
All right, so not only did Huffman win as a team, clap it up one more time for Serenity. Not only did they win as a team, but they also have the top 2 individually scoring poets at the competition. So coming up next, placing second at the Word Up competition, I want y'all to make some noise for Chloe Farley.
$18.83 from 4th Avenue North, drag. Hey, can I start over? Yeah. Okay. Let's take a moment of silence to grieve the lives who have been taken from us. Louis Houston, November 24th, from 4th Avenue North, drag to Lynn Park. Imagine screaming when you can't be heard. Your body scraping the pavement and the curb. Louis Houston. 150. Pistol-toting men grabbed Louis from his cell in the Birmingham Jefferson County Jail. I mean, we already seen what they did. They hung us like there was no bail. I mean, it's sad that we have to be the most peculiar of the fruits, left off the rock, while they still sip our juice. We have generations of trauma from days stripped and drained from our ones who came before us. And y'all still want to tell me that black people don't need no therapy? I mean, this is real life, real lives taken from us from the daily. Families left without their mamas, brothers, children, and babies. I mean, I'm angry. Keep that torch. My blood is scorching like no other. Blood standing on concrete while ropes hang down over me.
Clap it one more time for Chloe Farley. And the final person we have coming to the stage for y'all today is the Word Up champion for 2022. I want y'all to make some noise for Anijah Freeman.
Called Dear White People. I have no shame in my blackness. And why should I? Because it makes you uncomfortable. That I'm unapologetically myself and you don't have nothing I need. Regardless of your skin complexion and your money, let it be known I fear no one. Dear white people, someone else to beg for your support and accept their constant need to copy our style, our hair, or our words. Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Must I remind you, there's only one me. It's a lot of imitators, and y'all acting as if you can do it better than the originators. And everyone wants to be black until it gets real. Then the impersonators take off the mask and their streetwear and go back to being themselves, calling us ghetto. And y'all wonder why we don't come to y'all with our stuff. We don't even bother to argue. We cannot hide our blackness. We are not an act. We are not a joke. We can't escape when we get tired. You all will never know what we truly go through. To be watched in a store, to be harassed while you're just trying to go to your neighborhood, to be known as criminals from a child, to be ignored. The pain we felt is continuous and it hurts. The grief, even if it's not your family. So white people, why can't y'all bring attention to that? Why can't you weep for the sorrows of my brothers and my sisters in silence? Appreciate our culture. It's not showing your support when you're appropriating it. It's being a benefit when we ask for it. I find it so funny how you can use your big guns unnecessarily and you can use AAVE like it's your second language. You can pretend like this black girl you just called ratchet is your homegirl and you can just use the word. And you know what I'm talking about. You can paint your face, but it's not you that is killed or followed or treated like an animal. That our breed is used to get more followers. Dear white people, we will not beg. We will not be ashamed. You need us more than we need you. My people, do not, and I mean do not drop your head. Laugh. That kind is none other than oblivious how stupid they look. To them, we are nothing but a show. So give them what they won't forget. Embarrass them, effortless. Laugh in their face. See how they like it. Dear white people, find y'all somebody to play with. Them chains have been broken and your words mean nothing. We will show no mercy without question. So hear me and hear me well. We fear no one.
It's actually a TV show, Dear White People, so I'm recording that. Good job. Let's give them another round of applause. We're not good, but we're not done yet. We have two more schools. We have Holy Family coming up, and they're going to be sharing some of their favorite poems that reflect on the spirit of Black History Month. By the way, shout out to Holy Family. AMRAS is coming up. They are two schools in my district. And you're actually in District 6. I meant to tell you guys. So we're now here 6 in District 6. So guys, take it away.
Ballad of Birmingham by Dale on the vomit of a church in Birmingham, Alabama, 1963.
Mother dear, may I go downtown instead of out to play and march the streets of Birmingham in the Freedom March today?
No, baby, no. You may not go. For the dogs are fierce and wild, and clubs and hoses, guns and jails aren't good for a little child.
But mother, I won't be alone. Other children will go with me and march the streets of Birmingham to make our country free. No, baby, no. You may not go. For I fear those guns will fire. But you may go to the church instead and sing in a children's choir.
She has combed and brushed her light dark hair and bathing rose petal sleep, and has drawn white gloves on her small brown hands and white shoes on her feet. The mother smiled to know her child was in a safe place, but the smile was the last smile to come upon her face. But when she heard the explosion, her eyes grew red and wild. She raced through the streets of Birmingham, calling for her child. She crawled with bits of glass and bricks, then lifted out the street. Oh, here's the street my baby wore. But baby, where are you?
Caged bird, my Maya animal. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends, and dips his wing in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky.
But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars and rings. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing.
The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but known for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom.
The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sound trees, and the fat worms wait on the dawn bright lawn, and he names the sky his own.
But a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams. His shadow shouts on the nightmare scream. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing.
The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but known for still, and its tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom.
Won't you celebrate with me by Lucille Clifton? Won't you celebrate with me what I have shaped into? A kind of life I had no model. Born in Babylon, both non-white and a woman. What did I see to be except myself?
I made it up here on this bridge between starshine and clay. My one hand holding tight my other hand. Come celebrate with me that every day something has tried to kill me and has failed.
What Life Should Be by Pat A. Fleming.
To learn while still a child what this life is meant to be, to know it goes beyond myself, is so much more than me.
To overcome the tragedies, to survive the hardest times, to face those moments filled with pain and still manage to be kind.
To fight for those who can't fight themselves, to always share my light with those who wander in the dark, to love with all my might.
To still stand up with courage, though standing on my own. To still get up and face each day, even when I just feel alone.
To try to understand the ones that no one cares to know and make them feel some value when the world has let them go.
To be an art, strong and true, that person loyal to the end, to be a constant source of hope to my family and my friends.
To live a life of decency, to share my heart and soul, to always say I'm sorry when I've harmed both friends and foes.
To be proud of whom I've tried to be, and this life I choose to live, to make the most of every day by giving all I have to give.
To me, that's what this life should be. To me, that's what it's for. To take what God has given me and make it so much more.
To live a life that matters, to be someone of great worth, to love and be loved in return, and make my mark on this earth.
May write me down in history, which are bitter, twisted lives. You may try me in the very dirt, but still like dust I rise.
Does my fastness upset you? Why are you beset with me? Cause I walk like I got oil wells pumping in my living room.
Just like moon, just like sun, with the certainty of signs, just like hope spring and high, still I rise.
Did you want to see me broken, violating in the lower eye, shoulders falling down like teardrops, thinking about myself crying?
Does not hot cold you? Don't you like apple bar? Cause I rise like I got gold lines leaking in my own backyard.
You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise.
Does my statements upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I got diamonds beating in my arms? Out of the consequential shame, I rise. Up from my past is rooted in pain, I rise. I am a black ocean, leaping and wide. Rolling and swollen, I bury the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream of the hope ends. I rise, I rise, I rise. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. So this is a poem based on James Baldwin. Okay. So, oh my dear James, how we greatly admire you. Fighting for decency in this world. It is infrequent that one goes against the status quo so easily. People say that words don't mean anything, but you made it contrary. You made people stand up for the things that they had to bury. Racial prejudice, you made it clear that it just needs crucial emphasis. Politicians, you demonstrated that they are just a bunch of idiots. Sexuality, you defended all who are able to express love within this hideous world. Love is love, it isn't a crime to be in love. A crime is to let those from above prevent you from rising above. You stood up against oppression, which made your voice be heard. No more issues to be ignored, just the truth to be learned. You left a great message within this big world. Don't ever let your oppressors ever win this war.
Um, my poem will be based on Joanne Higginbottom. Look at Joanne go. Look at Joanne go. Being the third African American woman to go into space, not a lot of people of color could be in this race. Look at Joan go. The brain she has. An engineer and former NASA astronaut. Joan, what's it like to be you? All the accomplishments you have made, logged over 308 hours. It's like you have superpowers. You are like a black girl magic hero. Your mission with the crew of STS-116, your primary task was to operate the space station remote manipulator system, but you overachieved that. You have overstepped so many boundary obstacles. Look at Joe go. Nothing can stop you. You have achieved so many goals. The sky is not the limit, but to the moon. Good job. Let's give them one more round. So now we are on our last school. That's all Mario. So thank you all for being such an incredible and supportive crowd. It really means a lot to me and of course the students. I would be remiss, y'all, if I couldn't shout out my parents, Roger and Carol Smith, and I can't see them, but they're over here. My dad is state senator for this district, and my mom is the judge for Jefferson County Circuit, Civil Circuit. So to round out the program, we will have Ramsey High School Theater and shout out to Ms. Lockhart. Thank you for everything you've done. For performing "Wake Up, Be the Dream." I think we were the pivotal point that caused some changes to take place in society. I think the nation was so outraged by how children were being treated in a nonviolent movement until it touched the hearts of people who otherwise might not have noticed what was going on.
It's not about having gone to jail, how long I stayed, and what we went through that day going to jail. It's about our kids. And our kids need to know the story.
Without those young people making the sacrifice that they made, you know, the tide wouldn't have been turned. You know, it was meant to be. And those young people made change that has lasted ever since.
Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on the freedom land. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on the freedom land.
Swing on, sweet chariot, coming for swing down, chariot, won't you let me ride? Oh, swing down, chariot, stop and let me ride. Oh, rock and roll, rock and roll, roll, and I got a heart. Six white horses standing side by side. Oh, sing, sing, side by side. Oh, rock and roll, rock and roll, come and eat. I got a heart. Oh, the side.
I too sing America. I am the darker brother. They send me to eat in the kitchen when company comes, but I laugh and eat well and grow strong. Tomorrow I'll be at the table when company comes. Nobody will dare say to me, eat in the kitchen then. Besides, they'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. I too am America.
Silence. The room is quiet. The people stand still to resistance. Black resistance. As we see the people who came before us and died for us, brighten the room with their bravery and valor. We fight a fight that people have fought for centuries. We stand up and be proud. Slavery has kept our people down. They wanted us to be silent and for us to use violence. Yet non-violence is not silence. Violence is the answer to a lot of things today. Yet it's the appropriate response to an oppressive society that wants to get rid of your history, your truth. No. Instead, use your voice. Stand up for what you believe in. Wake up and be the dream.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lines. You may charge me in the very dirt, but still like dust. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk as if I have oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides. Just like hope springing high. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my sassiness upset you? Don't take it so hard just because I laugh, as if I have gold mines digging in my own backyard. You can shoot me with your words, you can cut me with your lies, you can kill me with your hatefulness, but just like life, I rise. Out of the huts of history's shame I rise, up from a past rooted in pain. I rise, a black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling and bearing in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise, into a daybreak miraculously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream and the dream.
My name is John. I was born in 1940, and I will never forget August 28, 1955. That evening, I was prepared to go out with my friends. Even my mom told me I couldn't go. And when I went to go ask my dad, he said the exact same thing. I was mad and confused at them for not letting me go. It wasn't until later I figured out the reason why. I overheard them talking in the kitchen, talking about some Emmett Till. Who was Emmett Till, I thought? Did I know him? Did I go to church with him? It wasn't until they said the word God, I understood. He was murdered. I went to my room to process this, and the only question that came up was, why? Why would you kill an innocent black boy for something so ridiculous? What would you take away his dreams? And what if I was next? What if you took away my dreams? Why? Why?
I never thought that one day I would have to experience racial hardships in my life, let alone see them happen to others like me. I grow tired of seeing it, but even now, I am accustomed to the wickedness of racism. On our television screens, every day, we are shown another black man arrested or killed or beaten beyond belief. We need to show that we care. We cannot win a one-sided war without soldiers. Soldiers that have the same desires as me, the desire to wake up and be the light in the darkness.
I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us of how it used to be.
Visions that can change the world, trapped inside an ordinary girl. She looks just like me, too afraid to dream out loud. And though it's simple, your idea, it won't make sense to everybody. You need courage now if you're gonna persevere. You gotta answer when you're called. So don't be afraid to face the world against all odds. Keep the dream alive, don't let it die. If something deep inside keeps inspiring you to try, don't stop and never give up. Don't ever give up on you. Don't give
There will be mountains that I will have to climb, and there will be battles that I will have to fight. Victory or defeat, it's up to me to decide. But how can I expect to win if I never try? I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me.
far to leave me. I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me.
It's a battle for your life right from the beginning. Life will get you on the groove, but just keep spinning. Stay 10 toes down, gotta stand up in it. And keep winning, yeah. It's a battle for your life right from the beginning. Life will get you on the groove, but just keep spinning. Stay 10 toes down, gotta stand up in it. And keep winning, There's a war going on out, but mainly inside. Folks still fear, deception, and pride. Worship the creations instead of the creator. Your man out, he less than and he's greater. No wonder why we all struggling with mental health. Cause it's all about me and my money, my wealth. And it's conflicted with the spirit and the mind. But once you put your first things start to get in line. Situations intertwine like a sandstorm. Never break, looking form, gotta transform. No matter how the world do or come at you, stay offended. Can't stop, don't quit, keep pushing, keep winning. Let's get it. It's a battle for your life right from the beginning. Life will get you on the groove, but just keep spinning. Stay 10 toes down, gotta stand up in it. And keep winning, yeah. It's a battle for your life right from the beginning. Life will get you on the groove, but just keep spinning. Stay 10 toes down, gotta stand up in it. And keep winning, yeah. No matter how hot the wind still swerve on them. Hit 'em with a dish and gotta strike a nerve. I know you're all in the talk about a resolution. Stop procrastinating and pursue it, just do it. Some time wait for no man, we'll waste the precious there. Who you rather see on the business, don't nobody care. Unless you perform the steps to produce a thing. You ain't getting that support till you manifest the dream. The world say back without works is dead. Move out the couch when you're out, be active instead. No matter when nobody thinking how you start, it's how you finish. Can't stop, don't quit, keep pushing, keep winning. Let's get it. It's a battle for your life right from the beginning. Life will get you off the groove, but just keep spinning. Stay 10 toes down, gotta stand up in it. And keep winning, yeah. It's a battle for your life right from the beginning. Life will get you off the groove, but just keep spinning. Stay 10 toes down, gotta stand up in it.
to my